Hey there, it's Tom here for Stillness Project. Welcome back. Today we're going to be chatting about forgiveness, and I put a post up recently on Instagram around forgiveness, and a lot of people commented on that post saying how difficult forgiveness is. And it compelled me to share this video with you because forgiveness is such a big issue and it creates so much limitation and constraint and corrosion in our relationships if we're not able to move beyond the attachment to these past experiences. And so I want to look at forgiveness and what that actually entails, and the challenge with forgiveness and why it's actually so difficult for us to embrace forgiveness is because we're trying to forgive someone from a space of pain and suffering, and if that feeling's still within you, if the hurt and the lack and the emptiness is still within you, then you're going to have to try and force yourself to do something that's just not compelling and not charming. The way I look at this is if you start to connect with your truth, if you start to really embody the lovingness that you are, let's forget any past experiences, any future experiences, and come to the essence of you beyond your thoughts, beyond your ego, beyond your physical manifestation, and connect to a heart space within you and start to embody the truth of your own lovingness and to actually walk in the space of just being love, then there's actually no need to actually forgive. There's no need to worry about the future. There's no pains from the past. It's about just being present in this space of being the truth of love. And this is the most liberating experience. We call this moksha in Sanskrit. It frees you from the need to have to forgive because you're already just feeling a sense of love. And someone asked the question recently when I was discussing this in a forum. They said, but does that mean we can just let people get scot-free on things? And no, we still enforce discipline. I get discipline enforced on my life by people if I'm doing inappropriate things, and I enforce discipline on my children's lives or other people's lives that I need to create some sort of boundaries and structures. But we can still do that from a space of our own embodiment of love. And if I'm disciplining my children, we always convey that discipline is coming from a space of love, not from regret and being offended or challenged, but really just holding that space that you're in that space of love, and that's where your actions are coming from. And so with forgiveness, if we're trying to forgive from a place where we're feeling pain still, we're feeling the ego is damaged, then it's going to be very forced, and really it's going to be quite false, that it's going to be a false sense of forgiveness. Whereas if we're able to just embody being love and just emanate the light and the love of who we are, then that is going to be a natural, spontaneous result where you won't even need to forgive because it just won't be in your framework anymore. And that's where the release of the pain comes from, by actually going beyond the ego where the pain exists and connecting to the heart space. How do we do that? Well, that's a good question. Ultimately, I believe meditation is one of the keys because it allows you to transcend the actual experience of the past. When we're in meditation, we're actually in the present moment. We're in the now. And transcending into the now through meditation gives us this freedom from the stresses of the past and the pains of the past, and connects you to that inner loving space, which is your ultimate truth. It's the you without the whole story. No future, no past, but you in your own inner loving space beyond the ego and the storyline. So I feel meditation is key to that journey, to release yourself from the need to even forgive, because you're just walking in the space of love, and that really is a beautiful place to be. So there's a tip on forgiveness. Hope that helps. We've got some more videos coming up soon. In the meantime, if you want to subscribe to our channel, by all means, click the button and subscribe, and see you soon.